This is Reggae Boy Romario Williams. You're watching Eddie Vision. Like, subscribe, and share.
Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Eddie Vision TV, the channel where we look at sports differently. I'm your host, Eddie Gona, and first of all, I would like to thank you guys for getting me to that 5K mark. You know, another small step in terms of this YouTube journey, and I hope you guys continue to support, continue to subscribe, continue to share and like, all that good stuff. Now, Michail Antonio, he's been out for a while, folks. We all know he's been out for a while. Picked up a knee injury in the Nation League encounter against the Canadians at the office. You know, wasn't available for the second leg. We got through it, but he's still out. So currently, Michail Antonio is in rehab. Luckily for him and for Jamaica, we haven't heard anything about any form of setback. So he's progressing nicely. At this moment, they set a timetable of 6 weeks. And at that time, that 6 weeks would carry Michail Antonio to February 19. So without any setbacks or picking up any other additional injuries, Michail Antonio should at least be back training with Westham on February 19. Now it's a long process. You know, players don't like to be out. You know, it takes a toll on you physically and mentally. But Michail Antonio seems to be dealing with it, you know, in a good manner. As you can see here, he posted on X or Twitter, smashing through the setback, visualizing the comeback. So Michail is positive about this whole thing and wants to be fit and back firing, both for Westham and the Reggae boys. So that's where we are with Michail Antonio. Knee injury, now in rehab. But what does this mean for Jamaica though? He should be back, as I said, February 19. The Nations League encounter with the US, the semifinals, is March 21st. So that will definitely give Michail adequate time to hopefully, you know, bounce back from this injury. Again, fingers crossed, because we don't want him to come back and then he's gone again. So at the same time, David Moyes cannot rush Michail Antonio back, even though the 6 week would bring it to February 19. If he's not ready, still rest him. Don't need to rush him. I know Westham are very short in attack and definitely would want him back ASAP. They might have to dig into the transfer market and get another striker to hold it down for Michail Antonio. But you know, he pretty much has a month. He still has a month, so hopefully he can be back and ready in time for the Nations League. I know he'll be trying his best to make that March 21st date. And you know, not only that, he will be needed in camp before that. So when you look at it, it is really less than a month for Michail Antonio to get ready, get himself prepared and in that right mindset to go war against the USA. So a tricky one for Coach Algrims and the coaching staff. They will have to be monitoring this situation very keenly, because as you know, we'll have to submit that Nations League squad, that list, to CONCACAF, you know, weeks before. So the question is now, should we name Michail Antonio on that list, or should we try and wait to the very last moment to see if he would recover in time. So a lot of things, people, that it will be up in the air on this situation. Should we get a replacement for Michail Antonio? Still, on form, obviously is our best striker, even though the numbers doesn't really suggest that right now. But we know, but with the likes of Shamar out, we need that killer up front. So that's the dilemma, people. And I hope that Coach Algrims and the coaching staff are monitoring this situation, because it's very important, as you can see. So, as fans, all I want to do is just, send Michail some well wishes, get well soon, and, cheer him up a bit. It's never good for a player to be not playing, not doing his job, not doing what he loves day in, day out. So, he will need all our support. So, let us give him, we are Jamaicans, so big him up, and we want to see Michail, make a speedy recovery. Over the years, Michail Antonio has always been an injury-prone player, but we've seen over the last maybe 2-3 years a change. He spoke, numerous times on interviews that, get a trainer, change the way he eats, lifestyle change, and we've seen less injuries. This is the first major injury since all of that. So, all in all, he's been taking care of his body and everything, and it's just one of those freak accidents, that would happen. So, Reggae Boy fans, Jamaicans, Westham supporters, do you think that Michail Antonio will recover in time? Will he make that February 19 date? How is it going? Is that even possible? Let me know in the comment section below. Will he be fit to face the Americans? Will he make that Nations League squad? A lot of questions. I need some answers, people. I'm Eddie Gona. Thanks for watching. And always remember, like, share, and subscribe.
This is Owen Hill from PFJL, CEO of Professional Football Jamaica Limited, home of the Jamaica Premier League, the Gold Cup, and the El Clasicos. You're watching Eddie Vision. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. The baddest thing around town.